And a good evening. This is Dr. Lieven from the VIP team, and my favorite program is obviously the VIP team. However, I do believe in multiple streams of income, and therefore you will see that I do participate in a number of other programs, and definitely at drlieven.com you can find the programs that I am involved in. Now, I've added a program just recently. It was introduced by a German contact of mine who sent me a link to a company called RECYCLIX. You can find it at drlieven.com number 4, and the link is right there. So we're gonna go take a look at that in just a moment. As a matter of fact, the Alexa rating I was looking at, they're quite well established. We're gonna fill it out here. Alexa, no, actually I'll do it up here. Yeah, there it is. Alexa for RECYCLIX.com is showing that they started off in June and they've been growing very, very fiercely. On a global rank, making it to 35,000 is definitely, they must have. I have no numbers on their membership, but that indicates there is definitely great interest. And then when we look closer, we see that the majority is actually out of Russia, and then we see 32% out of Russia. So all of Russia seems to be the biggest piece, but then there is Kazakhstan, there is Ukraine. Ukraine is the second contender with 11%, Poland 10%. Apparently the program is originated by Polish owners. Czech Republic has some, and Kazakhstan. So we've got, I guess, a job to do to introduce it all the way from Australia to Africa to Canada, United States, South America, and pretty much all of Europe. So now let's go look at the site itself. First, the front page of the site, that is what it looks like. And as you may be able to see, I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Here there is translation at the moment in Spanish, in Italian, in Polish, and in Russian. And from the looks in YouTube, the earliest video went up in Russian 4 weeks ago, has over 5,000 views, and then there has been some Spanish. Even I found a Portuguese translation or introduction. There is so far not an English one, so it seems like I'm probably the first one to make a little overview or introduction in any case. My first impression was, yeah, another Ponzi or another HYIP, which I've decided to stay away from because they don't last and they don't have a real product. So it appears now that I may be wrong, that there may be a real industry or real activity behind. The site is cutely done, as you can see. When the garbage is picked up, is recycled, is then sent to a plant. The plant is processing it, and it is then being distributed out and sold for money. So they go with this sort of simple 4 statements. You start recycling, you go green, you create revenue, and obviously that is a truth in reality, and perhaps this company is for real. As a matter of fact, there is a definite one of my colleagues, Junaid, sent me a, I'm trying to find, yes, it will be here. This is a proof that their business effectively exists in Warsaw, it appears, so Poland, and with an indication. Now, somebody will go up there and verify and see. They claim you can visit the site. For sure, they have done their effort to be recognized as a legitimate service. So there is some interesting here about recycling, and it's very easy to sign up. They actually give you 20 euros as a gift, and from the looks of it, it isn't real 20 euros that you can actually cash in afterwards after it's gone through the cycle. So here they show these 1, 2, 3, how easy it is. You get an account, you purchase some waste. Yeah, there you go. I'm into waste these days. No, I'm not. It's just another stream of income, and perhaps a good program that actually helps the planet to be greener. So we purchase waste at a low price, and then it's sold recycled waste at a high price in somewhere between 2 weeks to a month. And they actually, if we go, how much can you earn? It will say the amount of earnings depends directly on the amount of raw material you purchased. Okay, that's fair enough. How much waste you purchased. Also, you should keep in mind that the revenue depends on the material type that you've chosen to. The average monthly revenue is from 8 to 14%. So that in and of itself is fair. Because these high percentages, we all know that is baloney. You know, these programs never last if they pay crazy percentages. So there is a significant profitability. I'll show you in a moment when, of course, I will confirm that once. Here is the data on the company, their address in Poland, etc., and apparently a correct registered business license. Yeah. So now inside, what happens inside? Well, you will find that you will start off with a balance. Once you're inside, you actually can adapt the language here as well. It took me a while before I found these buttons. There's this tiny little spot here. If you don't know it there, you could, you know, you're sort of looking all over the place. That tiny little corner opens up statement, deposit, how to withdraw, your profile. You can choose again your languages, the guidelines, and how to log out. So an unusual look on the inside, a graphic makes it pleasant. I've apparently purchased 1,100 kilos of waste, and I've actually paid 200 euros for that. Together, the original 20 euros plus the 100 euros I added already earned 128 euros. So there's been a bit of earnings. I added another 100 euros today. I'm paying with, if we look over here and we go to deposit, that's what you do when you sign up. You simply click on deposit, and you'll find that at the moment that there is 3 methods. There is a wire transfer you can do, which is always a good sign. Credit cards, they do work with PayPal, and you know, if they're not legitimate, they're not going to last very long with PayPal. And then they have Bitcoin, which definitely is a good thing. So you simply fill in the amount that you want, and they give you then the instructions for Bitcoin. It's very simple. It gives you the conversion, it gives you the address to send the money to, and that does the job. So the members area, you click on here to go back to sort of the dashboard or the back office, and you will find here 1,100 kilos, which is $230.45. So I actually paid 200, not dollars, euros. Here is, if we click on shares, a pop-up, no, wrong button, it is summary. See, I'm still learning and finding my way. The 220 euros, of which I paid 200 euros, apparently is going to go to 495 euros, which is definitely a more than nice return on the money. I'm supposedly 7% of the way. I started 2 weeks ago, so another 19 days and 13 hours going. At least that is the waste that is being re-grinded. on the FAQ they define the different time lengths. Yeah, there's some help instructions here. Recycling guidelines, payments, minimum is 20 euros, also for the payout. You receive 6% from the amount of the recycled material. They go into detail here where actually the money is coming from. And then you eventually can purchase shares in some of the equipment that is needed. If it is a Ponzi, it's a well-done Ponzi. Here we go. In cases like this, negotiations will be held at the Warsaw, Riga, Lomza offices. Apparently that one isn't going to open until July 15th, which is another week. You'll be able to visit our factory and we will explain you the recycling processes in detail. So that sounds promising. We'll hear soon enough whether people actually go over there or not, and whether they're welcomed in a real company. If it is, it's a neatly done a project, and I would say any time that within a certain amount of time that we can double our funds. They have a good, decent referral plan. There is easy to use materials in there. When you click on partners, it brings you to where you find your URL, your introduction link, and you get commissions 4 levels deep, 10%, 3%, 2%, so 15% in total, which all is very decent. They're apparently very well connected on all the different social media. And even though nobody has invested yet, and probably they're like me, they're kind of like looking, is this thing for real or not? Just in the past couple days, 15 people signed up, and out of those 15, another 2 joined underneath them. So there is a response. It's an easy thing to introduce. When I look here, I'll go for a moment to my there we go. So that's what shows up when you actually post their project, which is a nice graphic. They give you that 20 euro welcome gift, which is nice. So it's easy. The fact they have Bankwire, Bitcoin, and or PayPal, meaning credit cards, all of that makes it easy to get started. So if you want to find out more, you join up, go to drlieven.com, and there you have my link. And if I see that there is good life and good results in this program, I will most definitely, as I do for all other programs, I set up a Facebook group, I set up a Skype group. I'll probably pop in that video right here in that section. So let's see. We got nothing to lose but a bit of waste. So thank you for allowing me to introduce RECYCLIX, and I hope it is yet another stream of some good income in your portfolio online. Thank you so much for watching the video.